What's up, everyone? I know it's been such a long time since I posted a video, and I really do apologize for that. However, I hope today makes up for it because I kind of have a lot. I'm not going to be going through all of it, of course, because I don't want like 30-minute videos on action figures. That's a lot. But I'm going to show you guys, and I decided I'll let you guys give me a suggestion. You tell me what to post, what figure I should review, and yeah, so without further ado, let me show you what all I have. Okay, so starting off with an X-Men to add to my collection, I have the Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, um, Jean Grey, whatever you want to call her. Um, Not sure if this is a specific series, obviously Marvel Legends series, but not sure if it's a specific one. Um, Wouldn't be surprised, like $50. All this cool stuff. Can't really see it because of the glare. But on the back, as you can see, she comes with the cool stand, the phoenix, the bird, and then you have like all these fire effects and stuff with it. And I just thought this was really cool. Definitely worth the pickup, and definitely necessary for an X-Men shelf collection, whatever you want to refer to it as. Next, I have the Secret Wars Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, whatever you want to call him. This thing looks great. I've been needing a symbiote Spider-Man, and I just thought this is, the best one, most affordable, and it just looks great. It's the same body as the Amazing Fantasy, and I love that Spider-Man. I love that figure. So definitely had to add it. And Spider-Man's my hero, or my favorite superhero. So gotta have all the versions of him somehow. And then next, building off that Spider-Man, I'm sure all of you have heard about Walmart and then bringing back the retro comic card figures. I found Sandman at Walmart and the cool display. It was great. I was really, really happy and surprised. I just didn't expect that from my Walmart personally, but I'm really happy with it. And then also from that Walmart, the Rhino. And I think I'm like most excited for this one underneath the symbiote Spider-Man. This is a huge figure, and I love it. I'm really happy that I was able to find it, especially given the price on this thing. I mean, on Amazon it was like $100, and I got it for 50. So yeah, overall, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this haul. I'm excited to get everything open eventually because it would just take too long, unfortunately. But that's okay. I promise I will get to it. Um, but for today, I'm reviewing Symbiote Spider-Man. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So, starting off with the packaging, we have a window of the figure. You can see everything he comes with and the figure himself. You have the nice like Secret Wars in the back. I believe this is a callback to the original Secret Wars figures a long, long time ago. On the back, we have some comic art. This is celebrating Secret Wars 40 years. Um, then we have a description of the hero, or kind of like the a backstory of the suit, because Secret Wars was the first appearance of the symbiote suit. And then on the back, you can see each figure from the wave. You have Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Titania, and Beyonder. And then it has a nice little description of what you can do with the shield. Um, Tension, bunch of warnings, you know, nice hazard, small parts. Gotta watch out for all that. But yeah, nice packaging. It's simple, but it is Secret Wars, and it is always cool to see. I'm sure huge comic book lovers are happy with this, or action figure collectors. But without further ado, let's get them open. So here he is, out of the packaging. Almost. As the pack, back of the packaging, I suppose you could say. Here he is with all the accessories. He has a cool shield with like the faceplate of him, and it changes. I actually don't know what that's called, but yeah, let's pull him up. Let's see what we got here. Nothing happened. And yeah, right out of the packaging, I can already tell I like this figure a lot. Well, it's crazy to say, just for just getting him out, but I this just feels like Spider-Man. I mean, he's not overly big, but he's muscular and defined, and you can see it everywhere. Like, look at those, look at the biceps, the triceps, the abs, the chest, and even the legs. They got good muscle to him. They don't just make him look small and skinny, because that's not all he is. He's fit. He's fit. Yeah, his back muscles are there. All of it. You can feel it. It's just, yeah, great design of the figure. I do like the choice of body. From the Amazing Fantasy suit figure, whatever you like to call it. It works well. Um, yeah, because it's literally just a repaint, I believe. But who cares if it works good for the figure? It works good, and so far, I think it does. Okay, so to talk some more about the design of the figure, um, as you can see, pinless arms and legs, which looks so much better on these figures. I mean, I hate it when they just have those little pins sticking out. Like when they're like different colors sometimes. It really, really does ruin the figure. So I'm glad it doesn't have it, but obviously it's not going to, being Amazing Fantasy. Um, nope. The white looks good. Not too many issues with the paint. I think it looks fine. Um, typical issues with Spider-Man though, with the diaphragm cut, is whenever you bend him in a different direction, like so, it breaks up Spider and it looks kind of funky. From this angle, not as bad, but you can still see it. But yeah. And unfortunately, there really isn't nothing to do about it. Um, this is just the best way to get the best articulation from the ab area or upper body area. And it's also only really with Symbiote Spider-Man because his spider is really the only one that's like that big. Like if I get in another Spider-Man real quick, I could show that. So here I have the Amazing Fantasy, and as you can see, because his web, or not his web, his spider is so tiny, it doesn't break it up when he turns to the other side. The only thing it breaks up now is where the red and blue meet. So really, it's hard to win with these figures to get it to look perfect, unless it's like Hot Toys and Men's Co. because it's not plastic; they're soft goods. But you know, it really isn't that big of a deal. It's just one of those things you kind of just have to deal with. And it doesn't look horrible. You could imagine it's like the suit stretching to an extent. You know, but overall, not a big deal at all. Um, but getting into articulation now. Oh my gosh, I guess I'm dropping it. This Spidey can look this far up without the print. Look this far up, which is great. Literally get him in a nice diving pose. Looks awesome. Looks that far down, perfectly down all the way. His neck can slide back and forth, turn, doesn't tilt as much, but that's no big deal. And then for the arm, doesn't go up a lot, actually. Um, that's fine. And then he does have the butterfly joint, so you can go this far back and then this far forward. Not nothing too crazy in that, but and then at the bicep he does have a swivel. He has a double jointed elbow, so he can completely reach, close his arm, whatever you want to call it. Um, and then down at the wrist, that you can do that with it. Which you don't know the name of that. And then for this, he does have the diaphragm cut, so all the way around for him. Ab crunch that far forward, super far back, so you can get him in those like dodging poses if you needed to. And for the legs, he kicks that far up, not far back, and then almost straight, almost, yeah. And for the knees, 90 degrees right there, can't touch his butt, that's fine. And the shin, there's a swivel, and ankle does pivot and go up and down. So, pretty good articulation, I think. Basically everything you need for Spider-Man. I mean, you can get him in those real dynamic poses, you know? It's not like there's not something he can do. Well, just don't articulate the toes, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I really do feel like that should be the standard for these figures, but whatever. But yeah, he looks great. I forgot to mention it, but these eyes, they're just so like menacing. It looks so good on Symbiote Spider-Man. Like I love those eyes. I love how they look. It's terrifying. I think honestly, it's one of the things. Like this is the thing that makes this suit just so menacing. Is how angry he looks all the time. Like I'm not messing with this Spider-Man. Oh, maybe. Actually, I might. That easy. Alright, now let's talk about accessories. First, starting off, the most unique one in my opinion. And that's the little shield they come with. Well, not they, but he. I meant they as in like the Secret Wars line. It's a shield with. Yeah, I don't know what the name of that effect is there, but yeah, it has it with his face on it. Turns from Spider-Man to Peter Parker, depending on how you look at it. As you can see, it can clip on, so you can. I hope so. Yep, clip it onto the figure. You can use it like a shield. And I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't know if this has some significance. Um, I'm aware of the Secret Wars storyline and whatnot, but not too. Yeah, let's just say I haven't really read the comics. Don't know. Probably should. So, not sure what this means or if it has significance, but it's included just in case, I guess. You can go ahead and pop this out if you want and slide in the Secret Wars 40 years celebration. And that's the reason we have these figures in the first place. So, yep, there it is. Pretty neat. Like it's cool they included it. Not the biggest deal in the world to me. Doesn't mean too much, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe some huge comic enjoyers know its significance, and if you do, I'm happy for you. Now let's get into the hands. He comes with 3 pairs of hands, including the fists.
So here we have the wall crawling hands. And as we all know, these are very, very important to Spider-Man. For some reason, it's not standard to include these with these figures, but we have them here, so that's all that matters. Here he is with the wall crawling hands. Looks good. Day 2 of the movement. You can move him around. Get him into his crawling poses, or I don't know what you want to call them. You want to call these poses, but you can get them into them, so that's all that matters. Spider-Man figure should always, always have wall crawling hands. And in the last pair of hands for Spidey, we have the flipping hands. And, um, I think it's interesting they decided to include these because I mean, it's cool, obviously, but I'm fairly certain when he has the suit, like the actual symbiote suit, not just the black suit that he has, the thwipper, or the webs actually come out of the top of his arms. Or not hands, like right here from this white spot. So cool that they have it, definitely, not complaining. Um, I'm glad they weren't like lazy and just said, oh yeah, the webs come out of the top, no flippers. Because you never know, he might not be having the symbiote suit. He might just be wearing his black suit. But they look good, and glad they're included. And for the last accessory, and probably my favorite, we have an angry eyes head. And oh my goodness, if you thought this head was scary, you haven't seen this yet, because this is just terrifying. He looks like he just saw
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
Yeah, if I ever saw this Spider-Man, I'm giving up. I'm returning. Like, if I stole something, I'm returning it. I don't even know. I'm not want to mess with him. Just look at that. I mean, this is so menacing. It's actually terrifying. But I love it. It's great for the symbiote figure. And I mean, in the past, I'm not sure if we've ever gotten like, the angry eyes like this. So this is definitely cool to see. But yeah, really, really happy this is in here. It just look at that. It's so menacing and like so like symbiote Spider-Man. But yeah, overall, satisfied with the amount of accessories. It's an expected amount from Marvel Legends. Shouldn't expect to get a bunch of other crazy stuff from them. So I'm happy with this for what it is, for what it costs, especially. $25. I say this is fair. Um, but yeah, now here are these two figures together, and since they do have the same body, they are going to be the same height. They're not going to look much different in size. As you can see, their arms look the exact same. Height, I'm pretty sure, is also the. I don't know, actually, Fantasy looks taller, maybe. Should be the exact same, maybe. It's just my inability to stand them upright. But yeah, it works great with this figure. Go grab Maximum. I do honestly think Maximum's a little taller, but we're about to see. Maximum, yeah, definitely is. Oh my goodness. Alright, so here is Maximum, and actually, they all look. Oh, I lied. That's not even close. Yeah. Maximum is so much taller than him. No big deal, though. Not a huge notice, I don't think. Dude, he's not standing up. Okay, hold on. Okay. So yeah, here's Maximum. He still looks taller. Not a big deal though. I'd say if you want to use stop motion and you want to use these two figures, it's not going to be a big deal at all. But if you're really too worried about it, these two are basically the same figure. So you could go ahead and just use them together if you wanted. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Super satisfied with this figure. Definitely recommend picking it up if you need to see the Spider-Man. Definitely worth it. But like I said before, I have these figures here. I have some more on the way. I ordered, not ordered, but I have in a loot pile on Big Bad Toy Store, Scarlet Spider and Green Goblin. So, and I was hoping you guys give me some recommendations for some figures. I'm gonna add them, and yeah, add them and just go from there. You know, any recommendations, please. I'm open to it. I'd love to know because honestly, I don't know what to buy. I don't. I don't know what to review right now. I don't know what to do. So, you guys give me recommendations. I'll definitely do what I can to make it happen, and I'll post these videos. You know, I'm down to collect Star Wars, DC. You know, I have some McFarlane, and it's okay. Um, you know, Ninja Turtles. I'm down for all that stuff. So you give me the recommendations, and I will definitely look into making it happen. But anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you again for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.